Desperate pleadings from a desperate housewife, and your Tuesday pick on this edition of Arbitrage, State of the Bands, starting right now. Good morning, traders, and welcome to your Arbitrage State of the Bands for Tuesday, April 9th, 2019. I'm Joshua Stark. Desperate Housewives star Felicity Huffman and a dozen other prominent parents have agreed to plead guilty in a college admissions bribery scam. The actress and the other parents were charged last month in the scheme, which authorities say involved rigging standardized test scores and bribing coaches at some prestigious schools such as Yale and Georgetown. Huffman, 56, was accused of paying a consultant $15,000 disguised as a charitable donation to boost her daughter's SAT scores. Next up, it's your pick of the day and more news. Right here on Arbitrage, State of the Bands. Stick around.
If getting the most out of your investment is important to you, then beware of cheap entertainment when planning your next party. Omega Sound and Entertainment is a Hall of Fame mobile DJ company that travels the country, specializing in once-in-a-lifetime events from weddings and private parties to corporate events and more. For your once-in-a-lifetime event, invest wisely. Invest where the search for premier entertainment ends. Omega Sound and Entertainment. Online at OmegaSoundDJs.com or Omega Sound DJs on Instagram.
U.S. stock indexes took a round-trip Monday, erasing their early morning losses to end the day close to where they started. The S&P 500 eked out a small gain, enough to prolong its winning streak to 8 days, its longest in a year and a half. But the Dow Jones Industrial Average ended lower due to another big loss for Boeing. Most stock movements were only modest, and the market was nearly evenly split between winners and losers as investors looked ahead to a busy week for markets with updates scheduled for corporate earnings, the U.S. economy, and global trade. Your Tuesday pick is a healthcare company specializing in women's reproductive health products, including Ovaprene and Sildenafil. Daré Bioscience Incorporated, with its symbol DARE, is your Tuesday pick, opening the day at $1.14 per share.
Powers Not Included, the comic book podcast. A podcast about comics, games, toys, and everything geek. They talk about Deadpool, Deathstroke, Deathlock, the Night of the Living Dead, and The Walking Dead. Why the fixation on dead stuff? Find out when you subscribe to Powers Not Included on YouTube, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and Podbean.
Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is a privately held market research company. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is solely responsible for the preparation and distribution of the content of this podcast. The opinions offered in this podcast are for informational purposes only and are not intended to be investment advice. Seek a duly licensed professional for investment advice. For more information about the informational research and services offered by Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC, please visit arbitragetrade.com.